Welcome back to the LuxeGen group chat. This week, we obviously are breaking down Taylor's latest announcement. She's got a song with Sabrina Carpenter.
That's going to pop off, surely.
I feel like that's such an honour.
Also, we are so here for Disney's revival.
Joe's fans are baddies. Nick's fans are like sweethearts. And then Kevin's fans are like mature. They're like the older, the older sister.
Oh, Kevin, my Shayla. Something we may not be here for, our touring's back.
They never left. I've had the same one on since I was 16.
And as usual, we're breaking down all the products we're loving. It's a good one. Enjoy. Welcome back to the LuxeGen group chat. I'm joined today by Steph and Poppy, who I'm sure you guys have seen lots on socials, but this is your first LG pod.
So fun. So excited.
So excited. Do you want to tell the listeners who you are, what you're doing at SL and LG?
I've literally just started. I've been here for 2 months and I'm social media assistant alongside India, who is just the best. And so we're just in charge of, coming up with all the content for Instagram, TikTok, executing that daily, and then now being on the podcast as well.
Yeah, and she's been smashing it. So you'll see lots more of Poppy. We start every episode off with running through our outfits. Do you want to kick us off?
I've got a grey, like, kind of crop t-shirt on from Brandy Melville, paired with a cream, ruffly maxi skirt with kind of a cool, like, studded... Cool. Me just saying that it's cool. Studded funky belt from Urban Outfitters, and then my new suede, I think they're the Taekwondo
like
Adidas.
Them. Cool.
Very India, I feel.
Very cool.
I
I
should
wanna,
love
like,
these.
do you think this outfit is nostalgic millennial or is it Gen Z?
What?
Well, Charlotte said to me earlier in a meeting, she said this is something she'd have worn when she was
This is
12.
what I mean.
She thinks it's... yeah, she thinks it's
But
something
I'm sure that's
brought
not,
back.
she wasn't trying to be mean.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's like
yeah.
it's something she would have worn years and years ago.
Yeah.
This is Gen Z to me.
Because we did this podcast a few weeks ago, which was SL and LG. It was Lola and I, Lou and Charlotte. And it was about like wearing the dresses over trousers and the skirts over
True.
trousers. And that's
Yeah.
millennial. But obviously as Gen Z, that's like something that we're wearing and styling more. And this to me is maybe a bit like nostalgic.
Okay.
I feel like this is giving like a wannabe Isabel Marant.
That's what I'm
Okay.
getting.
like
That's
you've got
what
the
I'm
suede,
getting.
you've got the ruffle, you've got
Yes.
the studs.
Agree.
Okay.
So it's something that like is kind of Gen Z, but it's because it's come back from being very millennial.
And I think it's the way you put it together that makes it feel Gen Z. But
Yeah.
the like the
pieces,
moments, the pieces
are all very millennial.
Yeah. Love that. Okay, sorry, back to the outfit. Steph, what are you wearing?
I am wearing a tie-dye jumper from Numph, the Danish brand. I got it in holidays and I love it. I used to rock tie-dye t-shirts back in the day. So getting this, I feel like I'm back to myself. Paired it with Cos trousers, these khaki ones, and then woven sandal from Zara.
Very nice.
Yeah, kind of AW.
We were just saying that we are not like we've all hit different briefs
Yeah.
here. This is like when you don't put your
have
outfit in the
not.
group chat and I've gone for like beach. Steph's gone for autumn. And Poppy's
literally.
gone for like
Middle.
some nostalgic, like cool
Boho chic kind of vibes.
Yeah, but that's what we love. I'm wearing an ASOS set, which
Love
I'm
this.
slightly like I'm like covering
You
my
look
No, I'm
great.
obsessed.
You look
but
great.
I'm just still in my like beach vibes at the moment.
Of course, after holiday.
It's really hot here right now, but I was wearing it with a blazer, so just picture that. It's for those who can't see and are listening, where it's like a polka dot 2-piece situation, and then I've got Free People shoes, which are kind of like the Ganni style, like studded flat situation.
Really cool.
Let's kick off and start with the hot list. First of all, there's lots to discuss.
So much going on.
Actually, before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe. And if you are listening, not watching, head over to YouTube because we film all of our episodes so you can see the outfits that we were just describing. Right, where do we even start? I think I want to start with like the moment, it was maybe a week and a half ago now, but we need to start with the whole Jonas Brothers concert and everything that's
Insane.
going
Crazy.
on.
Disney Channel is back.
It's so
Oh
bad.
my God,
We're
it's so bad.
Wait,
I'm
bring
so
the Disney
happy.
Channel games back.
Oh
Those
my
were
gosh.
iconic.
Those were so
When we get there,
good.
fingers
God, they were
crossed.
so good. Okay, well, for anyone who hasn't seen this, the Jonas Brothers are on tour at the moment, and they basically kicked off with a really good first concert, and they brought out Demi Lovato. So they were singing, what's the song?
Wouldn't change a thing.
Wouldn't change.
Oh,
Is
she's
that what
got
it
it.
is? No,
This
this is real. This is me.
Was it that song?
Yeah.
Was it? Oh my god, it's so iconic,
Yeah.
guys.
But you know how it's like the two. So he's got his song,
Yes.
in the
And
then
movie, and
she-
she's got hers, and then they sing
then
it
they
together.
merge.
So basically, what he did was he sang the whole like his song, which is how does it go? It's
You're
like
the voice I hear inside my head.
Yeah,
The reason that. Oh, banger.
so good. So he
So
sang the
good.
whole thing. Then it ended, and on the screen they started playing all the Camp Rock,
Rock
like
video.
bits, and then they were like, "Ladies and gentlemen, Demi Lovato," and then
Oh
she
my
comes out,
God.
and she looks freaking
She looked
good.
Yeah, so
Loved her
good.
outfit.
She looked really good, and they sang it together. It was a whole moment. So this is like really exciting. And he on his TikTok was like, you guys think that was it? You think that was all? And like since they've brought out a few people, not gonna lie, I don't know who they are. There's gonna be more. And everyone thinks it's gonna be Selena or
If it's
Miley.
Miley
Cyrus?
And I was saying,
Miley,
and Steph
yeah.
didn't know what this was, but I want them to sing Send It On.
Yeah, what is this?
100%. No.
Sing it.
This was like Disney Channel's version of Band-Aid.
Yes. That's
Okay?
exactly the way
it was
to put
bringing
it.
together all the people, and they sang this song that was like about world healing and like coming
I
together.
think it was for charity
on.
or something, but
It
it was
was.
Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, the Jonas Brothers, Demi Lovato.
Yeah, it was the three Jonas Brothers and then Miley, Demi, Selena. It
Oh,
was like
it
the
was so
peak
good.
of Disney Channel.
Iconic.
I can't remember how it goes, but all I remember is knowing it's iconic.
It's so good. I was about to start singing and I stopped myself. I was like, you don't know how it goes?
Karaoke.
I'll show you. But if they did that on stage with all six of
No,
them,
I would cry.
Oh my god.
Imagine you're there though, that show, and you know, like with the Taylor Swift thing, and you're there the next day and they don't do
they're
that.
Oh yeah, I know. That'd be so
I'd
upsetting.
be fuming.
That's the thing. They've kicked off this first concert with a bang. And
Very
it's like, how are you
strong.
going to maintain that hype every time? Are you going to bring someone out every time? Because that's quite a
Is
lot.
Demi going to come back for a few?
I don't think she has because they've had another one already and she's
no.
not been there. But
Insane.
so
Do you think the people in
good.
the crowd could tell it was coming? Because like I was watching videos and you could hear people like screaming
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
unnecessarily.
Oh.
Like imagine that
I
feeling.
think
And there's
when
the
they-
Hannah Montana reunion
Yes!
pending, so
Oh
maybe
my
they'll...
God.
exactly. So wait,
Is
tell us
that
a bit about
real?
this.
I thought that was not real.
No, so an anniversary thing is happening, but
yeah.
it's not going to be, I don't think, like a film or a TV
Well, we
show.
don't know. I think she'll do like a Netflix special. You know how like Sabrina did the Christmas special?
Yes.
I feel like she'll do something like that.
That would be so good.
I was her biggest fan when I was younger.
Yeah,
I
I
went
mean,
to her
iconic.
concert.
Did you? I'm
I
so
did.
jealous.
Shut up.
It was mental. O2 was the best day of my life. The Climb live.
Wait, did she do the Hannah Montana Miley Cyrus
She
thing
sang
at the O2?
songs, but she didn't dress as Hannah Montana,
Okay.
and I did cry at the time because I thought I was going to see both. So
Oh,
I
you
was
were
like,
upset?
where? Oh yeah.
Where's Hannah?
I was like,
Well, yeah, she
where's
was like
blonde
10,
Hannah?
so
And like, I wanted to be her. Like, I used to say all the phrases like "sweet niblets." Like, I was just obsessed. Stop it.
What's your
So-
favorite Hannah Montana song?
If we were a
movie?
you'd
Be the right guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the
That's a
ones
good
from
one.
the film are great. Hannah
Yes.
Montana the movie,
Oh
banging.
my god, the one with
Oh,
Taylor
no.
Swift. I thought the whole Eras tour, I thought she'd bring Miley out and they'd sing it. Well, to be
Oh.
fair, they don't sing it together anyway, but like, I thought they would.
She only sang "Crazier" once, which
Yeah,
is a shame.
I know, it's really sad. But that is very exciting. Disney is really
So
well and
fun.
truly back and I'm
Do you
so
know what I
excited.
saw? They were on a podcast recently and they were asked the question of to describe their fan base. So what's the difference
It's the
between the
Jonas Brothers.
Joe, Nick,
Yeah.
and Kevin fan base? What do you think it is? Like the
Age?
different girls. They were saying Joe's fans are baddies. Nick's fans are like sweethearts, and then Kevin's fans are like mature. They're like the older, the older sister.
Oh, Kevin, my Shayla.
Shayla.
He's so cute.
So cute. Oh, and then the last song of the concert, they had like their whole family. So they had Jonas Sr., they had the mum, they had Frankie. Everyone forgets about Frankie.
Frankie's
Also, the
iconic.
dad can sing. He's got lungs.
He's a pastor. Like they are like a church
They
family,
are,
and
yes.
he sang that when you look me in the eye, and he sang it from like the soul.
chest.
He put a soul twist on
Texas
that.
soul.
It was so good.
I love that.
know. Speaking of music, guys, I've been waiting to talk about this. I think the girls mentioned it in the last
I know.
podcast.
I was listening to them talking about this, and I was like, Safna needs a moment.
Taylor Swift has announced her 12th album. She went on Travis's podcast to announce it. I listened to the whole 2 hours and was, I think, like genuinely like just in awe the whole time. Like it was the best thing ever.
Was she in the pod the whole time?
She was in the pod the whole
Wow.
time. And it was the first time, this her first podcast ever.
Really?
Yeah, her first podcast. And obviously, like, fine, do it in a space that you feel safe
Yeah.
with, like,
Totally.
you know, your boyfriend. That's so
Yeah.
nice. And she was just so herself. I don't think we've been given like a moment other than the Eras tour, but obviously she's performing.
True.
A moment to just have her. Like, she doesn't do interviews really
chatting.
anymore.
Yeah.
It was chatty, it was chill,
Yeah.
it was so just like
Authentic,
her.
yeah.
Yeah.
Love
she's
that.
talking about all the things she does in like the time off now that she's not on an Eras tour. She's baking.
You're getting to know the real Taylor.
You're getting to know the real Taylor. But it's really interesting. She gave a bit of like what it was like doing the tour. And actually
Yeah.
this new album, The Life of Showgirl, is all about that. So she wrote it. I don't know how
She
she
did
has
it.
time.
I
She
know.
flew like from each concert. She'd then fly to Sweden. She'd record because she's recording with Max Martin, who she
is
did
gonna
quite
be
a few of her
insane.
like poppy songs with.
Yes.
And yeah, so it's all about like basically what it's like being on tour and like writing that time. But it's from what Travis said, it's going to be like poppy. It's going to be fun. It's going to be
Yeah.
like,
I love.
you know, the sort of Taylor we've not seen in a little while. The last album was a little bit like sad girl.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
This is
Do you
gonna
think this has
be-
been any way dark, given like Life of a Showgirl can be quite hard,
I think
I'm sure.
so. I think it's a bit of like in the spotlight, out the spotlight.
Yeah.
Because she was saying like the come down. We've spoken about this a lot,
Oh, I
but
can only
like, she was
imagine.
like saying the come down from being on stage to being off stage is unreal. Like,
Really?
and she like trains like an athlete. And he was saying, because obviously he was with her the whole time, he was like, it's literally what I do.
Wow, because
to
he literally is an
Oh my
athlete.
God.
Yeah.
Apparently she practiced singing, like running on a treadmill.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Because obviously you're dancing so much and she's doing so
Exactly.
many songs
Yeah.
and you're marching up and down that stage. She has to practice like running on a treadmill.
That sounds like
and her
hell.
recovery, like she'd be in the hotel room with like IV drips and like the machines and everything, like helping
Wow.
her muscles. And she was saying that every time she's done a tour, it gets to like the last few shows, she's like, oh, like I can do this now. My stamina's there. And she was like, for this tour, I did not want that. I wanted to start it in that place.
Wow.
So the training she did to get into it was unreal.
That's really impressive. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily consider myself a Swiftie, but I'm very much in awe of her.
Yeah.
The way she markets things. Obviously, she's a genius as well. The Easter egg.
It's
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
They
wow.
date back 3 years.
Honestly.
She started, I've been on the Easter egg talk and it's actually mental
That is
what
so
she does.
impressive,
It's,
like.
it's crazy.
And she was talking about them on the podcast. She was like, listen, I'm never going to do an Easter egg that connects back to my personal life. It's all for the fans.
Okay.
It's for the people who want to like connect random things in music videos. And it's all meant to be lighthearted and like fun.
That is so fun.
If it's like Marvel, I feel like if you're not
Yes.
into it, you can listen to it and just enjoy it as a fan of like the music. But if you want the like storyline, it's
Yeah,
there as well. So I think
there.
that's quite nice.
So cool.
So she released the track list, and the main thing is that she's got a song with Sabrina Carpenter.
That's
Good.
going to pop off, surely.
I feel like that's such an honor to be
Such-
on. that.
yeah,
And
that's
they
crazy.
They only collab. Like that's
Yeah.
insane.
And also, like, people are putting up these old videos of Sabrina singing Taylor Swift songs when she was like 10, 12. And it's like, who's going to tell her?
That is
she made it on the
crazy.
album.
That's
like,
so fun.
How amazing.
What do you think about the cover of the album?
I think it's very her.
I really
Yeah?
like it.
Do you?
I
Yeah.
do. I think I've wanted to see a bit more pizzazz.
A bit of
and,
grunge.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been quite mellow and chill, I think, for her last few albums. And this one's giving a bit of punch.
It's a little
Yeah,
something.
it's a little something,
Good little
something.
skin shake.
Yeah, it's a little sexy.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think she referenced that she takes a bath after every tour. Is this
Yes.
right? Or
Really?
every concert. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like this is her in the bath. When
Wow.
she's, it's her life as a showgirl.
Moving on to kind of film, TV, movies. I mean, have been seeing a lot about the Harry Potter TV series that's
Oh my
coming
God.
out, and I heard that they are going to be filming it over the next 10 years. So these
That's
kids,
crazy. They're
not
it's gonna
exhausting.
well, yeah, and they said they're going to film all the series back to back, so that obviously when you do that, usually it's like the children, they age and you can see that they have grown
Yeah.
up by like a year. So they're saying they're going to do it all back to back, so you can see their natural aging.
That's so crazy.
Just like
is
it
it
is in
going
the
to follow the
movies.
exact same books and storyline?
I'm not sure. I think so. Because it's TV, I guess they'll break it down more, even more so, like the books. I guess the movies you can only cover so much.
So it'll actually be good. As a real Harry Potter fan, that would actually be quite nice to get all the
Yeah.
details in. But I feel like as an actor, I wouldn't want to be like caged into something for
Yeah.
10 years. You know, when someone's on, I don't know, for example, but like Gossip Girl, by
Yeah.
the time at the end, they're like, oh my God, I can't wait to do something different. Like,
Yeah.
imagine after 10
Exactly.
years.
Well, it's like even Spider-Man, like Tom
Yeah.
Holland was saying that he signed on at the beginning and knew it was going to be 5 films minimum.
Woo.
So you're signing on, and it's not even like, oh, that's going to be 5 years. That could
No.
be the next 20 years.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
true,
watch.
that's
true.
crazy.
And it's really hard, like, I think for all of the main actors who were in Harry Potter, that is what they're known for.
Yeah, true.
Like even, we were talking about this earlier, so Rupert Grint, who plays
This
Ron.
is
is
insane.
crazy.
There was another parallel universe where he was meant to be Austin Ames.
Sorry,
In the
that would have
Cinderella
been
story.
Yes.
so not good.
No.
That would not have hit the same
I
way.
kind of can see him as like a kind of dorky boy next
I agree.
door.
I said this too. He could be like that, like rom-com kind
Yeah.
of
Oh,
like
I
you kind of
don't
think he's
know.
cute, but not as Austin Ames.
Yeah.
The
Also,
little
the
hottie.
jump from Rupert
Yeah.
Grint to Chad
To
Michael
Chad
Murray
Michael
is
Murray.
crazy.
I know. So yeah, he didn't do it because of filming commitments because of Harry Potter. So fair enough. But
mad.
imagine his whole trajectory. And I almost feel like that's actually what these actors should do is
Yeah.
like in their breaks.
Yeah.
It's so hard, but they should do
Should
other
do something
movies
else,
because otherwise
yeah.
that's all you're going to be known for.
Because also, I'm sure it will go well, but what if it flops?
Yes.
You've signed in for 10 years. Like, I'm
True.
sure Harry Potter's such a good fan base. It will do well to an extent, but what if it just doesn't hit?
But also the 10 years is like, okay, it's wishful thinking. With every TV show, it's all about the studio. So you could do one episode, you could do a pilot and it could not be picked up. You could do one season and it could be cut. So yeah, they could be signed on, but they could just get cut.
Yeah.
It happens all the time, even with Netflix, with Prime,
Yeah,
like these
true,
shows
true.
start. I was saying I watched this show called Intentions that got cut after one season.
Yeah, which is so upsetting.
It's so upsetting because
Yeah.
they film it as if they're going to have another one, and so this could happen, but hopefully not. I feel like you can't with Harry Potter.
No, oh no,
Surely.
like it'll
Surely
definitely.
is.
It's just like it has a lot to live up to all the same.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of Oscar names, please.
No, guys,
we're going to give you
we
a
cannot
5-minute segment
move
here.
on without talking about that evening.
You
my
both
God.
met him. You
We,
both filmed.
myself and Poppy, we went to the Freakier Friday premiere and it was insane. It was quite chaotic. We didn't get to like interview everyone, but we got to interview the Chad Michael Murray. That was like the highlight of my year, I think.
a little bit of a third wheel behind the camera.
Guys, if you haven't seen this clip of
We
Steph
were vibing.
and Chad flirting,
fully vibing.
you need to go check it
and
out.
it wasn't the intention was not to flirt, but I couldn't help
The chemistry
myself.
just boomed.
I couldn't help it. We were told like you might only get one question. It just kept flowing. I
He
was
did
like,
not want to leave.
No,
He was
I
so
didn't wanna
nice though.
leave
He
either.
came back out to make sure he'd seen everyone, really
Yeah.
engaged with your questions, and was
Totally.
like not in a rush. He wasn't trying to bat anyone off. He was
Yeah.
really present.
He spent like half an hour with fans and like taking pictures and signing every single one. He was a vibe.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
love
Chad
that.
Murray's back.
And he is stunning.
Don't even. He tried to shake my hand and I literally was like.
you
I
still
was
know?
That's
melting.
the funniest
Yeah.
bit
Did
of
you
the
sniff him?
video.
What does he smell like?
No, I didn't. I don't remember the smell. I feel like I really blanked
I
out at
know?
the moment.
Oh
I
my God,
blacked
it's
out a little bit.
amazing.
But it was
Yeah.
when you went to shake his hand and you were like, I got nervous.
You know what I love about him, and there's like a few actors, I think Miley Cyrus is also like this, they don't shit on or they don't like take for granted the roles that got them to
Their
where they
roots.
are.
Yeah,
and I
agree.
think there's a lot of people who, I guess they're doing film, press junkets, whatever, and they only want to talk about that film. And I get it because that's what you're there to talk about. But of course people want to know about
No,
One
it's
Tree Hill.
so
Of course
good.
people want to know about Cinderella's story. Like, it's so nice that they, I guess, still want to talk about these things.
Yeah.
And like, that's what the fans want to know about.
Exactly, and they respect it, and like that, like he wouldn't be where he is without those roles.
Exactly.
I hate when they shit on them. I hate, and he was complete opposite.
Yeah.
And even the way in press he was talking about the first movie, he was like, "I'm just the girls are popping off. I'm just like a little addition." I'm like, "Oh,
Speaking of films, so we talked about this a few weeks ago that obviously Shrek, they launched this like pre-trailer thing saying they're going to have another, is it Shrek 5? Who knows?
I think it's
another
5.
Shrek. So it was meant to come out next year. They've pushed it to 2027 and everyone thinks it's because they've guessed the plot. Basically, they released this like pre-trailer and in the comments they're like, obviously it's going to be this, this and this. And everyone basically just guessed the plot, I think. So they're saying that they've pushed it because they need to redo it all.
Do you think it's because of that, or I did also see it could be because it was like coming in conflict with Dune 3 and like
Oh,
an Avengers
maybe.
movie?
Wait, who in it is crossing over from
Yeah.
Dune?
No, as in like they were going to release at the same time. I didn't want the competition.
I'm
Isn't
so
there
sorry.
different crowds though?
I'm
kind
so
of?
sorry. How are these audiences?
I'll watch
overlapping?
both.
Oh my God.
I'm
yeah.
going to say though, I do not recognize Shrek. That is not the guy I grew up with. The way that it looks like in those, the
do you
new
mean?
animation,
You need to watch. It looks really different.
it looks weird.
A lot of people are
No.
saying it's AI.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, interesting though. I do think animation they'll use a lot more AI.
They might as well. But like if AI is so quick, why is it taken to 2027?
Yeah.
The thing I find interesting is that, like, with trailers, with whatever, people are listening to the audience reactions from social media so much more to what is like influencing films. So for example, this, if it's true, they are literally listening to like social media comments and they're going to
Yeah.
change the whole
Yeah.
storyline of the film because of it.
I kind of find that crazy though.
That is wild.
That's what happened with Pretty Little Liars ending. Do you remember?
Really?
They had
Yes.
guessed who A was going to be, so they
Who
completely
was it meant to
changed
be?
the
Because I did not like the whole
It
Spencer
was
twin thing.
meant to be Spencer's brother-in-law or whatever his name was.
Oh,
Do you know his
Ren?
name?
I think so.
The doctor, the
Yeah,
handsome
the
guy.
Oh,
British
British
wow.
guy.
It was meant to be him.
So
Yeah.
then, like, it was just so obvious for the viewer, and then they changed it, and it was
changed
just
I
it.
so
remember
stupid.
I waited years for that,
I'll
and
never
I was
forget
so
it.
disappointed with the ending.
Well, that's the thing, is because they were listening to comments too much, they kept changing the storyline. Like, I like the whole Taylor Swift Easter egg, like the whole Marvel. There is a plan
Yeah.
from the start
Yeah.
to the finish. You can always tell when they're just throwing random
Throwing
Do you know
shit.
what I
together.
did see though? I know we've talked about this loads, but for The Summer I Turned Pretty, apparently there's a film like method of the ending of the show has already been planted in the first episode of any show. So like the pilot.
Whoa.
And so all they'll do is season by season. So apparently everyone's saying that in the first episode, Jeremiah gets with the boy and it's like announced that he's bisexual and whatever. And everyone's guessing that maybe in the end she'll end up with Conrad. But
And
the
he'll-
reason that it will end civilly over the course of a few years is he is actually in love with Redbird or a male character. So that's why they can then
Wow.
keep
That's
that family
interesting.
dynamic. Or there's loads of other examples of like you actually know the
Wow.
ending in the first episode.
That
I
is
mean,
really interesting.
preface it by saying there are books.
Yeah, true.
Is
Is that what happens in the
Is
book? I haven't read the book.
You're not going to spoil
Guys,
it, are you?
I'm not going to spoil it.
Is that what
I'm
happens?
down for you
No.
to tell me.
Oh,
That's not what happens. But they have already said that they're not going specifically to what happens in the book. So we don't know.
Sorry, speaking of the Samaritan Pretty, did you see the KFC marketing?
Oh, iconic.
God.
No. Iconic.
So
There's so many shops that are doing this now and I
It's
love
so
it.
Wait, Steph,
good.
explain it for those who haven't seen.
Okay, for those who haven't seen, they're like advertising a big, is it a big
like a
chicken
big,
burger?
juicy chicken.
Like
yeah.
a hot chicken burger,
Yeah.
and it's related to Conrad. It's like
Yeah,
this burger
Team
is for
Conrad.
Team Conrad, and then there's a little tiny popcorn chicken and this tiny little chicken, and it's like Team Jeremiah.
I love it.
I love when
so
brands
good.
jump on things. Do you find even being on the social media team, like that you get to like think of these like real out of the box ideas? You could jump on that for sure, Lux.
Yeah, I know. But then sometimes I do think it's so hard to find the balance of like what's funny, what's relatable, and what's current. And then like, is that already kind of, is this Summer I Turn Pretty content like kind of
already done.
We've
already
done
done,
it,
even though there's a
yeah.
few more episodes and
Yeah.
the episodes to come are the biggest ones.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get you.
But like,
I do think the brands that can be so reactive like that are doing it so
They're
well,
so
though.
good.
but
Like,
I
give them a
also think
raise.
the brands that it's most successful for is the ones that you wouldn't think would do it.
Yes,
So
exactly.
the
Totally.
fact that it's KFC is
KFC.
iconic. Whereas
Yeah.
if a beauty brand did it, it may not have that same impact.
Exactly. It's
True.
because it's so like different.
Yeah.
like what it is.
Juxtaposition. Yeah.
No, I love
So
that.
true.
I saw an article the other day. I can't remember where it was, but the headline was "Are toe rings back?"
Oh my god!
In my
I-
opinion,
You have an opinion already?
I'm straight in there. They never left.
Okay.
So I have had the same one. I mean, I clean it. Like,
Oh, show
I
us.
do clean it.
Have you got any for-
Yeah,
Sure.
I've had
Have
the
you?
same.
Right
Yeah,
here.
I've had the same one on since I was 16. Me and my friend have matching.
Poppy, I'll find that a bit.
I'm gonna people let the dogs out.
Guys, we're going the dogs out.
Oh my god, they should pay for
Lola,
this.
skip.
Okay, no, that's a
Sock
cute.
bar.
That is
that's
cute.
a cute toe ring.
But yeah, I'm very on the toe ring.
You've always been on the vibe.
No, I'm gonna put my.
I feel like they're really sexy, but I'm also thinking of the time when my toes are hot, sweaty. Like I don't know if it's my vibe.
But thinking of like trends currently,
Yeah.
the like enamel and like gold and
Yeah.
metallic sandal thing is kind of a thing. So you'll
True.
have like the black sandals with like a toe ring with the sandals. So I can see where this chain is coming from.
Totally.
And also in the article I saw, it was like a really chunky, cool, like silver. So
Love
it's not like a
that.
thin, like I really like yours to be fair, like a simple toe ring, but the like chunkier style, sort of like what you would now wear on your fingers.
Yeah.
That's the vibe.
That's
so
really
I kind
cool.
I
of
need to have a look.
I'm into it. I mean,
I
any
think-
chance to accessorize, I'm
I
down
think
for
it'll be a
it.
thing. There's a lot of trends I see and I'm like,
I've always
absolutely
had
not.
one. I love it. I feel like it gives me that bit of like my feet have something going on. You know,
Yeah.
it gets rid of the like feet phobia. I kind of love it. Although all the boys I lived with at uni, they hated it. Like they found it really
Really?
creepy and weird.
But I love man
We
repellent
don't care
things.
what-
Yeah,
All
they were
the
literally like,
trends.
if I was walking around barefoot, they'd be like, put that away. Like, they really didn't like it for some reason. I was like, I'm taking offense. I love my ring.
But has this come at a bad time? We're about
I was going to say we're about to hide our toes
yeah,
for
we're
the
about
next
to
couple
move out
months.
of. I wonder, is it going to be on top of socks?
Oh my God, no.
Ew!
No,
Because then you're gonna have to get those toe like separating socks.
this space.
To be
Shut
fair,
up, shut
she's
up.
not wrong. Like,
I mean,
watch
to be
it.
fair, if anyone's
Prediction.
gonna know-
Next year, we're all gonna be here like, hey.
Well, you got to think about it. Last year, or like the year before, if you thought about wearing like socks and sandals, it would be a big no. If you thought about wearing socks with ballet flats, with loafers showing really obviously, you'd be like Michael Jackson. But now,
Yeah.
it's
That-
a trend.
It's like a
That's
few
a
years
step
ago.
too far
It was
saying that we're
all
voting.
it was all about the sliders, not the flip flops.
Yeah.
like
True.
I mean, quite a few years ago. But now I'm like the flip flops are back.
I've got to say, from Copenhagen Fashion Week, I saw literally every single girl. Doesn't matter if they're in a really glam outfit, a chill outfit, anything. Black flip flops.
So
Really?
handy.
Every single.
Oh my
look.
god, I was just on holidays and all I packed was
Yeah.
flip flops, which is so easy for
So
packing.
easy.
Yeah.
But my
And
thing is
cool.
like for holiday, yes, of course, like great. I did not like picture it in the city for
Yes.
like
Yeah.
cool girl vibes,
True.
but now I'm convinced.
Imagine like a big baggy suit and just flip flops.
But
Yeah,
at
that I
what
saw
point?
that.
That's
At what
cool.
point can we not wear them anymore? Because I
Well,
really wanted
when
to
you're
get some, but I
cold.
was like, I don't have enough time left in me to purchase.
Well, this is what I mean with socks.
Yeah, I know.
Oh dear! Oh dear! No.
Okay, we're going to move on to the things we're loving. But before we do, another reminder to please subscribe. It really helps us out. And make sure you check us out over on YouTube as well. Things we're loving. Steph, kick us off because I feel like you've got some good product recs this
Yes,
week.
I was recently away, and I love a little shop in a hotel, like
Oh,
all
yeah.
the like little niche brands, and I came across this phone charm brand
Oh, I love.
from Biarritz, and it's called Mushu, and it's so cute. Like some of the pieces are really kiddie, like glittery little hearts, but then there's like a little skull. I'm like, ooh, I like this. And I just feel like it's
love.
such a fun little piece, and they've really good ones. It's young brand from Biarritz. So definitely
Amazing.
check them out. Also, have you also smelled the new Orabella scent?
I
Bella
haven't
Hadid's
smelled
brand.
it yet.
It's so good. I have it on my arm.
Are there a few?
I think
Really
this is like the
nice.
5th one.
It's called
Oh,
like
love.
the like Roots or
Eternal
something.
Roots.
Eternal Roots.
It's called. And like I love how her fragrances have that shimmer. So it's like part shimmer, part fragrance.
Oh, nice.
But this is definitely my favorite one by far. Like the other ones are like good, but this is one I'm like, I
really
love
nice.
it. Kind of has a raspberryness to it, would you say?
Because they're all essential oils as well. I think that's what it is. That's why when you spray
Nice.
it, it's got like a you can spray it on your body as well.
So good.
It's really cool.
Did you see her launch party for that, by the way?
Yes, it looked really
So
cute.
her outfit was
unreal,
sick.
unreal. I saw like a picture of before when like Kylie, Hailey, Kendall, and Bella were all together, and then it's just like, oh, they're all grown up.
I love her
They're
hair
little
colour at the
moms.
moment.
Oh, it's so
So
good.
cool.
How could she do the dark hair and the blonde
I
hair?
know. And it's like
just-
quite a nice like biscuit blonde.
It is. It's
It's
different.
like a really
Biscuit
niche
blonde.
like
Yeah.
tone.
So true.
Love.
So love that fragrance. Another thing I discovered while I was away is the brand Thinking Moo. Do you know it?
no,
They're a really cool brand that I saw in a few different shops, but they have this new collection called the Tomato and Bread collection. And so they've loads of like really cool t-shirts, but they've like big, massive prints of tomato, or they have like these really cute little bags. There's like this red bag and has little folds in the front. And I'm obsessed with almost everything on their site. It's really cool. And their social media is really cool as well. Like very cool girl.
Oh my God.
girl.
I'm loving
Nice.
these small brand
Yeah,
recs, Steph.
same. I feel like when you go away, traveling is the best, really, for
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Another one, it's a French brand, but I discovered it in London because Liberty stocks it. We did a big shoot day behind the scenes at Liberty, which was so cool. It's coming out soon. And there was this brand called Bianami.
Yes. Charlotte sent it to me.
Oh
It
my
looks
God,
really cool.
so cool. I think the founder used to work with Cézanne, so very similar aesthetic.
nice.
It's like pink and red and beautiful. And this Dream Balm, I was likening it to like the Elemis Balm, where it's like a solid,
cleansing, like
a
balm,
balm,
yeah.
but it turns into a moisturizer, so you don't need to wash it off. It's
Wow.
really nice. Yeah, I
That's so
really like
cool.
it.
That's really cool.
It's a little bit more bougie, but I feel like it'd be a nice like Christmas present, maybe.
Nice payday treat.
Yes, agree.
Poppy, what are you loving?
So on the small brand topic, I feel like I've spoken about it before, but there's a company I found on Instagram and it's literally only got about 1,000 followers and it's called Ruby Yasmin and they've only got a few pieces because obviously it's just started, but the clothes are so cool.
Is this the skirt that you have?
Yes.
I'm
Which
obsessed
skirt? Yes.
with
So
it.
it's like a maxi skirt. They do it in a short as
No,
well,
like
and they do it in a
poppy.
short dress and a long dress.
I need it.
And it's like a maxi tartan skirt, but I can't describe it. It's like a really nice material, and then it's got like cool belts like built into the top.
That's sick.
And it's just so unique, and I feel like it's one of those that because it's so small, not everyone's got it, and then they've got a few different colors and patterns, and it just is giving really cool like model opportunity.
You look so cool. She had like a tank top on and that, and I was like, it's giving Vivienne Westwood.
It is, and it's
Yeah.
going into winter now, so I'm like, I could wear that with like a jumper or something or a blazer. It's really cool.
So cool.
I love the sound of that.
And then products. Actually, the video we did with Space NK was like really bad for my bank account because everything that we tried, I was like, I love. And so there was 2 new lip products. One was the Rare by Selena Gomez new lip gloss in shade Glimmer, which is so nice for the day. It's really nice.
What's the shade like?
It's like a pinky. It's got a bit of shimmer in there. It's more of like a day vibe. So I've been putting that on like constantly.
Cute.
And then
nice.
for the evening, the Glossier, it's a new as well formula lip glaze in shade cream, I think. And that is really, really nice. It's got one of those thick applicators.
Love.
Which
So
I love.
nice.
Yeah. And she's kind of small, so I can just whack her in my bag. Thick applicator. And it's a really pungy colour, but it doesn't look like too much.
Cute.
So that's like my evening one. And then my Rare by Beauty is my day one.
What are you loving, Sab?
Okay, so I've got 2 things. One is very autumn and one is very summer.
Okay.
I was looking on ASOS and Topshop this weekend and I saw the most amazing leather jacket
From Topshop.
from
They
Topshop.
do
And
the
I just,
best.
I think I have like 4 different leather jackets from Topshop, all very different, but like they just do the
They're
best
so good,
ones.
aren't they?
good.
And I now wish I waited because then I saw the show and Cara was wearing this really nice like burgundy one, which is just a really nice shape. And I've actually got that burgundy one in black, so basically I have it. But I've got a new one, which is like a really nice chocolate brown.
Oh, chocolate brown is so popping off right now.
Good, and it's
Yeah.
a bit of like a longer line, like it's quite oversized. It's a bit like my Ray one, but
Oh,
obviously
love.
like a fraction of the price. And I'm so excited to wear it. I'm
very
just
rock chick.
yeah.
Oh.
My other thing is from Anthropology. It's a set. I've actually got it here today because we were meant to film something. It's like a postcard print co-ord. I obviously love co-ords. I literally wear them constantly. It's like just one of those things like you don't have to think about what you're wearing. All you have to think
Yeah.
about is what shoes you're going to wear
Yeah,
and what bag
totally.
you're going to wear on your
Yep.
earrings. And then you just put on the rest of it. It's like wearing a suit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm loving that. It's really colourful and like just really fun print, and you just don't have to do anything.
Is it loads of little like stamps
lots
and
of little-
postcards?
yeah.
That's so cute, kind of like Italian.
Exactly. But the other thing I'm loving is Wednesday on Netflix. I
Love.
have always watched, like, from when it came out, I watched it, and the new season's just come out, and it's so good. If you guys haven't watched it, get into it,
Yeah,
because
I love
honestly, I think it's such a good show. It's filmed really well. A lot of people say it's a little bit cringe, but that is like the vibe.
yeah.
That is Adam's Family.
Yeah.
It's like a bit like kitsch and like a little
Like not slapstick, but a bit like silly.
bit like ironic and a bit like
Ironic, that's the word, yeah.
But it's really good. This season is basically she's like come to grips with her, I guess, gift and her talents, whatever, and there's like a new murder happening. She's always the one like trying to figure it out. It's got some new cast members in it. It's just really, it's like a good time of year for this to come out.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
agreed.
coming
agreed.
into autumn, cozy season,
Yeah.
but it's a bit more like spooky season.
Okay, love.
Speaking of, the new season of Stranger Things is coming really soon. I literally cannot wait. Like, only 8 episodes, but they're literally going to be like
wow.
mini feature films.
Yeah,
per
because they're quite
episode.
long, no?
Really long, and they've taken like what 3 years to
Yeah.
come out.
Yeah,
with
That's
it?
crazy.
Again, these kids are probably dying for this to just get done.
Literally. Well, I saw an interview the other day, and they were saying about how like every single one of them separately were like, I was crying, like I was crying. I was like,
really?
why are you crying? Who are you killing off?
But it
Oh
might
my
be-
gosh,
But
no.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it might be just they're sad it's ending.
No, they were like, when we did the table read at different points, different people just started breaking down into
Oh
tears.
my gosh.
Someone's dying. Multiple people are dying. I'm
Oh,
telling you.
Oh no, I really
No.
hope no one big dies.
I think they
so
will.
upsetting.
They have to.
Who's
It's
the one that I
end.
love? Dustin.
No, I think he's gonna die.
No.
I have a feeling.
And he does that song. Oh,
Yeah.
don't break my heart like that. I don't want him to die.
Or Steve will die.
No.
Is he the one that sings And when I'm back in
Chicago.
Chicago? I love him
Yeah.
too.
I
Gutting.
know.
I'm a Stranger Things stan.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm
love,
so
love,
I want to
love, love.
rewatch all of it just to be like prepared for when it starts again.
And when they did that Kate Bush song in the last season,
Oh,
that was so good.
so good.
Did you guys see, sorry, speaking of Wednesday, Jenna Ortega with fans and she keeps like biting the pen? Have you seen this whole like thing where she's like, she'll grab someone's Sharpie and she'll like have it in her mouth and she'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry I had it in my mouth. And it's like this like really kind of sexy moment.
Oh,
That's so
my
crazy.
God.
I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of their press things. Like
She
they're
looks
all
great.
very in character.
Yes.
Oh,
Like they're
really?
all walking around like this and like
Well, yeah, her face. She's really got
Yeah.
some contour
I
going
know.
on.
and
Yeah.
like interviewers will ask her a question, she'll be like, I don't know, like she's all
I
very
like it.
I like it,
not
but it's
like
so,
that.
I
Yeah.
know, but it's like when Austin Butler went all like Elvis.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of love it though when you see that they've
Fitty.
got really into the character that they almost can't snap out of it.
Yeah.
The Austin Butler at the Bad Bunny concert.
Oh my God. But did you see his interview about it afterwards? Apparently he was like out of his mind, like really high. That's why.
No,
Yeah. So basically
He
he
had
was like
edible.
on stage. He thought he was going to a concert, like sit down, but he was ended up being on stage
Oh, I
because that's
saw
the way it was.
this.
And he had his hands crossed, but he was like vibing, obviously.
But
So
he was really
vibing.
awkward, like
What? So did the lights like come up and he was like, oh god,
He was
I'm on
fully
stage?
there. Like I saw the video first, and I was like, "Oh, he looks so fit."
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But he did look so random. Like his arms are fully crossed.
and he's just on the stage.
So basically, it's like there's like a main stage, and that's where like the majority of the concert was. And he was in like a bit that I guess you would think is like VIP, but then that becomes the second stage. So he moves the concert onto that stage later on, and then like the lights came on, and all these people just did TikToks of Austin just being there like,
Oh my
Is that
gosh,
like
no,
your
I would
biggest
die.
fear.
Yeah.
You're like literally spacing out, and the
Yeah.
lights just turn on. You're like, "Hello."
And you can just see the For You pages going
Yeah.
crazy.
He looked
And
so good. Though.
I get it anyway of just being like, whoa, what's happening? But then when I watched the interview and he said he'd just taken an edible, it all makes more sense now.
That's
Why he was
crazy.
so out of his mind, just like,
I feel like
going
him
on?
explaining it made me like him much
Yeah,
more.
same.
It made him
Felt
really
more down
likable.
to earth.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Well, I think that's everything. Thanks so much, guys. And thank you guys for watching. Again, please make sure you subscribe. It really helps us out. Guys, tell them.
Just subscribe. Just do it.
Do it.
Well, we'll see you very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.